guys, how is it going? It's Dmitry here. Guys, in this tutorial would like to discuss about the behavior of the JavaScript itself. And it's called officially shell copying. And I guess guys, why I decided to create this tutorial, because I think it can be really helpful for some of you to understand that this kind of behavior exists, and that when you try to make this kind of copying behind the scene, that's what will happen. And I'm kind of probably sounds like I'm beating around the bush, but let's jump into the example and I will show you straight away, and it would be much easier to explain. And yeah, let's move on, guys. Cool. First thing first, first I would like to create an array. Let's say const first array. Come on. And it's going to be an array of arrays, and I'm going just define some strings inside. Let's call it city Moscow. I cannot spell anything correctly. What's wrong? So the second one, Sydney, and the last one, I would say New York. So, and I also would like to define a second array, and obviously I will call it second array. And here I'm going to use a spread operator, and I'm going to spread the first array. So guys, in a nutshell, this expression here, it's going to be a copy of this array, of the first array. And guys, it's important thing to understand that even though this is the copy, the second array is going to be a copy of first array, because the initial array, it contains like all these arrays right inside. So when you copy the actual array of arrays, you're not literally copying the values, right? You just referencing essentially to the same value, right? And technically, if you make changes with the second array, this change is going to be reflected on the first array, if it makes sense. And it's a well common example, guys, how to show that. I'm going to chain shift method, and I will show you guys what I mean by that. Okay, I'm going to say const result, and here I'm going to say second array dot shift. My goodness, shift. And I would like to log it out. Log out the first array, and then the second array. Okay, let's run it. So guys, you can see here that nothing special happened, right? So you can see that because we apply this shift of the second array, so obviously we remove this array, right, the first array from this array, right? Or the first element, and the first element it's just another array, right? Which is, it was Moscow inside, right? But the thing is how I can show that they actually this removed array value was referenced from original array, from this array, right? From first array. So the easiest way, you just chain another shift method, right? And if I run, guys, if I run it again, you can see straight away, right, that the actual value was removed from the first array. So, and essentially you still can see I just applied both the shift methods to the second array, right? I'm not kind of touching the first array, but still, right, it's influenced the first array. So it's showing, guys, that we actually referenced to this like all these values in the second array, they were referenced from the first array, or that point into the first array values. And guys, what happened basically step by step, right? So again, when we apply first shift method, we're removing the actual first array from the second array, right? And then this removed array that contains value Moscow, we removed this value from the second array, if it makes sense. And because like the value was referenced, right, to the first array, so obviously it was removed completely from the first array, right? And as a result, you know, this value was removed from both arrays. And that's how it is, guys. I hope, guys, it makes sense. Guys, let me know in comment section if you struggle to understand it, guys. If you do, I will be able to create another tutorial where probably I'll try to explain more, you know, this phenomenon, which is called shallow copying. But again, guys, because we copied these arrays and they're not primitives, so essentially we're referencing to the same thing, right? And that's how it is, guys. So we're not copying the actual values, right? We're still referencing to the same array. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next tutorial, guys. Goodbye.